towards that 8400 mark again. So there was a bit of a recovery, but that's getting sold into. It's more pronounced on the bank nifty actually. If you see the bank nifty, that's down about 200 points right now, so not looking good. About 1% lower is what we have at this point in time. Some stocks to watch out for, of course, oil marketing companies are seeing quite a bit of selling. HPCL down about 6.5%, so not looking good on that one. So that's the update we have right now.
Okay, well, let's get talking on some numbers then. We have Ansal Properties, the CFO of the company, joining in, Mr. Sunil Gupta, to talk about this quarter's numbers. Hi, Mr. Gupta. Thank you very much for joining in. It seems as though it was quite a dismal quarter. Your revenue was down 19%. Can you just tell us what the recognition was like and what resulted in this 19% drop?
Yeah, ma'am. Good morning. As you correctly said, revenues fall by 19%, but we are still able to maintain our operational margins. If you see that at CFS level, it increased by 3%, that is 32 to 35%. This is due to operational efficiency.
Okay. So can you just tell us what the kind of recognition was? How much did you sell? What was your recognition in terms of income which didn't come through this quarter and which could possibly come through in the coming quarters?
Yeah, in this quarter, my total revenue, consolidated revenue is 226 crores, as you said, and EBITDA is 33 crores, but EBITDA margin improves from 12% to 15%. And in this financial year, we also recognize non-core income from non-core business. There is an inflow of around 32 crores.
Okay, Mr. Gupta, so since you are present mainly in NCR, is it safe to assume that we are seeing a big crisis as far as the property sales are concerned in NCR, and would that mean significant pressure on earnings going forward as well?
Yeah, there is a pressure on earning also, as you correctly said. That is why our revenue is falling. But we thanks to the customer who have good faith and trust in Ansal brand. And NCR Marti, this is because there are some external reasons also, like National Green Terminal. There is no notification of that. Flats are reading, but there is no registry, and customers are not willing to take the possession. But apart from this, major portion is from Lucknow, from UP, Lucknow, particular Lucknow project also, and that is a great contributor in case of our results.
All right, Mr. Gupta, thanks a lot for your time today. So that's Ansal Properties, not a good set of numbers. But time to welcome our market guest then, Deepak Shenoy, founder of CapitalMind.in, now joins us. Deepak, good morning. Good to have you on the show. So first, this whole currency war, as it is being called right now, what happened with yuan, and now we are seeing this big move on the rupee as well. Where do you stand on that, and how do you tie in the market risk with a scenario like this?
Firstly, Anuj, thanks for having me on the show. The issue about the yuan was a 1.9% devaluation. From 2 days ago, the rupee has devalued about 1.5% or 1.6% today. So, in that context, I see that this is probably a scenario which has a different kind of a risk profile. What happens with the yuan is, will Chinese imports get cheaper? At this point, I don't see that happening because the rupee is devalued substantially. That would have been a benefit because we import a lot from China. However, the rupee devaluing actually was a very big negative for industry, which has a large amount of borrowing. Although around 40% of it is hedged, we still have about 60%, 50-60% of it unhedged. And every rupee is now adding to, every fall in the rupee is adding to the losses effectively for companies that are borrowed in dollars. I see this as a long-term or medium-term negative.
Okay. All right. Well, some news coming in on Sun TV. There's no direct impact in terms of a stock reaction, though we saw it on the day where the news about the Madras High Court had come in.